That's Kevin Bratz right there. Yes.
And I'm Candace Bailey. We're coming to you from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles. On the show today, Seth Rogen is everywhere. Kevin sits down to talk to him about the Green Hornet and clean smokable substances.
Oh, what are those?
I don't know.
What are those? Marijuana.
Then Allison Hazlett gets up close and personal with his Black Beauty.
Oh, yeah.
It's a car. Plus, Tiffany Smith takes us behind the scenes of our zombie fighting video and turns herself into an undead pirate just for the heck of it.
Okay. Oh,
That's a vampire, actually.
yeah, that's all right.
It was available.
Then Chris Hardwick rates the new Google Nexus S phone on GadgetProd, everybody. This Android phone features video conferencing and near-field communication technology. And it's the greatest sporting event of 2011, the battle that blew up Twitter. It's the local Bad Fight Club Championship. You're going to see some dudes brutally whack each other for your entertainment. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, they'll whack. You get it. It's fine.
For our first week back in 2011, the internet had a pretty good crop of videos for Around the Net.
Yes, including the world's most inefficient ketchup dispenser and a very, very happy bird. I want to show everybody something.
Okay.
Here's how bad winter is sucking right now.
People have to shovel their roofs.
Little mini avalanche. Tell you, score one for the left coast, really. Put it on the board, because here in California, we don't have a problem with being buried in the white stuff.
Well, we do have Charlie Sheen.
Oh, Coke joke! And at number 5, a clip where Weird Al ponders one of life's most enduring questions.
Why? Why?
Now we all know. Now we get it. Now we know why the chicken crossed the road.
Why?
To get away from a screaming Weird Al.
Oh, you were very observant, Kevin.
I heart you, Al. Just kidding. I love you. Every state fair, I am there, man. Something deep fried and my love of polka. Yeah. Today's number 5 takes us into the complex interpersonal relationships of what appears to be the lamest band in Eastern Europe.
The occasional showboating guitar solo is an important part of any band's work. But if you try to solo and you suck, there are going to be some consequences.
That's pretty awesome.
I wonder if he was part of the band. If he just jumped up there.
I don't know. I've done that to friends when they fail at Rock Band at my house, so it's totally justified, yeah. But I still don't realize what that was. I can't...
Oh, I'll tell you what that was.
What?
That was
The Xbox Kinect, I think it has the potential to change the way games are designed and played for years to come, potentially.
And as today's number 3 item shows us, it also gives lecherous nerds an opportunity to cover their bodies with the skins of buxom Soul Calibur fighters.
Like, we're laughing. If any dude woke up this morning with guns like that, we'd all do the same exact thing. Hey, dude, I was wondering what that was like. That was better than the entire launch library for Kinect 2. I'd play that game for hours. Disney has a long history of charming anthropomorphic characters singing fun songs like 1937's Whistle While You Work, huh? You guys remember that? The classic Snow White heard on a couple ringtones out there. Young men.
Today's cover by a horny cockatiel is much cuter than anything that ever flowed out of Disney's pen. Kevin.
Yeah, so does Jane Lynch's beak.
Oh.
I have to try that move, though, to actually physically walk across
over.
her when you're done. Man, excuse me, princess.
And then start whistling.
Yeah. And then throw change for the cab in her face and just call it a night.
Oh, Kevin.
Gingerly. You don't wing it. That would be classy. And number 3 today, sometimes a good viral video is like a magic trick.
For example, this clip of an Irish step dancing troupe features both traditional lilting tunes and a classic misdirect to draw your eyes away from the vanishing act taking place on the right side of your screen.
Listen, no. Very serious video. When Nana's had enough Irish step dancing, she's had enough. Did you spirit fingers the number one?
did.
All right, that works. Today's number 1 around the net is an older video that comes to us from the Genius Factory at MIT.
Is it a cure for cancer?
No, not even, no. Not even, not that.
An economically viable 3D printer?
It's a robot that dispenses ketchup. Poorly. The old red sputter.
I've known a lot of guys who are like that.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I've known a lot of guys who are like that. Ketchup should be used in moderation, guys. You don't have to drown stuff in it.
Okay. Heinz Cocky or something. Today's number 1 is a real treat, and to tell you too much about it would actually ruin things.
So I'll simply say, get your pants off. It's time for streaking!
Yeah!
Go streaking, run, quad!
I love it. Gotta cover it up when I want to ruin my dignity here. Slam.
You know, he's lucky the cops can't dust for dong prints.
Actually, that's where you're wrong, Candace. I know from experience that you can. I'll show you as well. Let me just get a little, just see. I mean, pretty much any part of this set, you could just give it a good yeah, there it is right there. Absolutely dust it all. Listen, when I said I loved the new set, I meant I really loved the new set. Yeah. Still ahead, Allison Hayslip gets into the passenger seat of the Green Hornets Black Beauty.
It sounds weirdly dirty.
Because it is. Who's giving away free stuff every day this month? Do you know? This guy.
Yesterday on our show, we gave away an Elgato I TV Hybrid and iTV HD DVR. And the winner is...
Hammond M. of Greensboro, North Carolina.
Congratulations to you who just won. And today, everybody else can win one of 2 Green Hornet prize packs courtesy of Factory Entertainment. Each prize includes 2 collectibles signed by the Green Hornet himself, Mr. Seth Rogen, which you're holding here. That's a signature right there. Actual signet. There, right there. Bam. It's in there somewhere.
And here. Right here. Yeah.
We do not lie!
Each winner will receive 2 action figures, 4 Black Beauty die-cast models from the movie and TV series, 2 sets of Green Hornets cufflinks,
What?
2 money clips,
Get out of here.
2 rings,
Shut the front door.
and a Green Hornet keychain.
Kiss my grits. Enter to win by visiting our website at g4tv.com/epic giveaway. Get your entry in between now and January 18th by 3 p.m. Eastern to be eligible. Also, we're gonna throw in some hanging phones. Oh, by the way, these are signed by our WBFC champ. Hope you didn't spoil that for yourselves there. His name's Blar. Blar wins. Spoiler. Is your Ferrari not making you feel like a stud?
Maserati not compensating for your micro penis.
What's that? I mean, I wouldn't
You
know.
have one?
I wouldn't know at all. I mean, I maybe Google. Don't worry. Allison Hayslip has an explosive car for you.
What's up, guys? I am on the Sony backlot for a sneak peek at what might be one of the coolest movie cars my ass has ever grazed. Oh. There's a ton of variations of the Green Hornet. Which one are we getting with this film?
Well, we're getting a new one. We're getting our variation of it, really. We're lifelong comic book fans, so we thought we'd try to make kind of our version of one of these big superhero movies that have been so popular these days with the kids.
Seriously?
Yeah. It was our job to kind of incorporate those things into the story in a way where if you'd never heard of the Green Hornet, it didn't seem like we were just putting it in obligatorily. Is that a word? I don't think so, but I'll say it like it is.
find it on Wikipedia.
And G4 fans don't know. So we wanted to get all that stuff in there, but do it in a way like it was organic to the characters.
Kato, I want you to take my hand. I want you to come with me on this adventure.
I'll go with you, but I don't want to touch you.
All right, so let's talk about the sweet ride. Which
Yeah.
Black Beauty are we getting?
Well, this is basically our own variation, really. I mean, it wasn't like it was originally planned this exact car. It basically evolved through the course of our prep for the film.
So sort of like going through the script, you're like, we want to be able to blow that up. How do we make the car capable of doing that?
Exactly, yeah. And, you know, and everybody joins in. You know, everyone has an opinion on what the car should do and how it should do it.
Obviously, you look at the front of it and it's just artillery
It
everywhere.
is. We wanted really big machine guns because there was no real machine gun big enough. It sounds like I have a tiny penis the more I talk about how big we wanted these machine guns, and I'm totally cool with that.
Bring all your friends as long as
They are chicks.
That's a flamethrower, because flamethrowers are cool.
Fantastic.
Those are bean bags, like riot control bean bags, which we shoot people with, and those are missiles, which we blow up a lot of people with.
Can we check out what's inside?
Okay, let's do it.
I mean, I noticed that, like, right up here, this is a PlayStation controller on your wheel.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of wanted it to feel like you could fathomably piece this together on your own, kind of, or at least a guy who was a good mechanic could.
All right, so tell me what every single switch does.
Well, you'll
Go.
notice they're all in Chinese, except the volume button for the stereo
important.
isn't exactly.
As long as your stereo is readable.
Yeah, I know these do the missiles.
You have 8 missiles.
I have no clue what anything else does.
You know there's some guy on your crew who knows exactly what every switch does.
Jay Chow, because he can read this stuff.
Here?
Lay it on me, Kato. These shoot KY jelly. Also.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like this must be an ejector seat.
I think that's the flamethrower. We kind of winged it. We kind of made up what they all did as we did it. We knew that they would just cut to something else happening.
Does the movie take place in LA?
It does.
Oh, okay, great. Please tell me there's a scene where you're driving this thing down the 405.
There is. There's a whole car chase on the 405.
I feel like this is exactly what you need.
We blow up a lot of on the 405.
With machine guns, rocket launchers, and green freaking headlights, nobody's getting in this beauty's way. It's time to hit the In-N-Out drive-thru.
Still ahead, Tiffany Smith is behind the scenes of our zombie fighting video.
Welcome back. If you missed our first show back on Tuesday, you suck. And you've been woefully deprived of zombies and zombie killing.
But don't worry, while The Walking Dead won't return for a while, this clip has already risen from the dead.
Great. Hey, Dollface.
Hey, Kevin.
That's what you're wearing?
What?
No, it's great. It's really cute. Sure, it's gonna offer a lot of protection.
Protection from what?
Listen, Bailey, when you get to work, I only ask two things. One, be limber, and two, be ready to kick some ass.
This doesn't make any sense, Kevin. Where are we?
It's a new year, new co-host, new studio.
This is the studio?
No. This is the entrance to the studio. Watch your corners, protect your neck, try not to get bit.
What?
Let's go, bitches!
Where'd all these zombies come from?
Hey, are you gonna ask questions? Or are you gonna do your job? Am I gonna have to pick up your slack all day?
So this is the studio?
No, this is the zombie room.
We were just in the zombie room.
You're right, I'm sorry. No, this is the ninja zombie room.
Oh. Then it's on.
Round two.
Am I gonna have to pick up your slack all day?
Cute. One more to go.
Okay, now that is just ridiculous.
All right. Guess we could use the other door.
The other door, of course.
If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, you'd better hope that you're not with Tiffany Smith, my friends.
When Kevin and I fought all those zombies, she didn't lift a finger to help.
No. She was there to see how we did it, though. She's cool. She's a watcher. You know what I mean?
We're on set to watch Candace and Kevin unleash a can of whoop-ass on some zombies. And you get a behind-the-scenes look. Aren't you lucky? What are we doing here in a warehouse with zombies, Kev?
First attack of the show back, we have an epic intro, so you are here visiting us as Candace and I slay room after room full of zombies and ninjas and I think pirates and potentially zombie ninja pirates.
How did you guys learn your stunts for today?
In about 15 minutes yesterday.
For real?
Yeah, it's a testament to the amazing choreographers that we have. We stood in the room and they said, okay, you're going to do this, this, and this. And I went, okay. We take it kind of 3 swings at a time. So thanks to camera trickery and kung fu treachery, it's all going to look badass in the end. That's it. Lay into me. Lay into me.
Really?
Yeah, lay into me.
For real?
Yeah, get in there.
Ready?
Yeah. Ah! Ah!
That's what happens. You told me I could hit you.
I didn't think you were. Oh, we're good.
Did you know about zombie killing before the show, or did you show up here? Kevin had to teach you a little something.
He has to teach me a little something, but I'm a quick learner.
Action!
Okay. So just like do it into yourself.
Okay.
So that it stops it.
That sounds really inappropriate, but.
Okay, and then you're gonna go up and then there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you can stop it with your.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, do it on Kevin.
Okay.
Wait,
ready?
he needs to move forward though, so you have some space. Okay.
Are you ready, Kevin?
No.
This is take 2 of the day, guys. Ready? 3, 2, what?
Oh!
Oh!
All right.
Zombie open scene 5J, take 2.
What's the trick to teaching an idiot like me?
A lot of times when people teach, I try to put my abilities onto you, which it doesn't really work. I have to watch what you do and what works best with you. And then once I see how your feet move and everything, then I can start to choreograph that way.
I think it's my turn to become a zombie, and not just any zombie, a zombie pirate. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready for my transformation.
All right.
That's it. We're good.
Is there something on my face? What is your crazy idea behind all of this?
Look at it like a metaphor, right? It's a new year, new co-host, new season. We need something big to open it up. Candace is new. She's finding her footing. She's learning the ropes. Kevin is the master. He's a badass. He's been doing the show.
He's killed his fair share of zombies.
He has. Exactly. Figuratively and literally in this case.
Don't normally roll this way with zombies, but there's something about the pirate gear that kind of makes me want to get scurvy or whatever the hell you got going in your veins. So, what do you say we hop to a Motel 6 and just see what happens?
Let's see what happens.
Yar. Oh, God.
Well, there you have it, a behind-the-scenes look at the Zombie Slaughterfest.
Cut!
Stay tuned. The Green Hornet, Seth Rogen will join us to talk costumed crime fighting.
Stick around, because we'll be right back.
Yeah. Yes, we know. The Verizon iPhone is the big cell phone story of early January.
It is. But Google, they ain't resting on their cheerfully colored laurels. Chris Hardwick got his hands on the new update to the Google Nexus S phone.
Hey, let's get some near-field communication going with Chris Hardwick.
I approve of that. Finally, a phone we can wave at things.
Google is going to give the Nexus phone another go with the Samsung Nexus S. Sporting a 4-inch Super AMOLED curved display, this phone is designed to fit easily in your hand, and since it runs on Android 2.3, you'll have the most streamlined user experience yet. Dual cameras are also included for photos and video conferencing, and you'll get near-field communication capability, all for $200 with a contract.
Side note, phone does not do Pilates. As would be evidenced in that video. We do all sorts of fun stuff with the devices that they don't actually do, other than just look snazzy.
Oh, well. The newest Google phone
A lot of girls do that to me, it's not surprisingly. Aww,
No
well,
Pilates.
and then on to another topic. I'm used to that. What do you...
The newest Google phone feels a lot like other Samsung Galaxy S devices we've used. It's just a little thicker than the iPhone, but still, it's lighter than my phone.
It's not as large as that
It's
hot
thinner.
plate that you have.
My massive thing.
Yeah, the Evo.
It feels really lightweight in the hand, but do you think it's kind of plasticky?
Well, it is plasticky mainly because it's made out of plastic, but it's but you know it just feels like a toy in your hand. But that doesn't affect the performance of the phone. See, it's got the curved display right there, which is supposed to. I know. I guess it's supposed to fit your face better because faces are curved. It turns out, but I didn't really notice a big difference. Than the caveman flat-fronted phone I've been using. There's no LED notification on here. A lot of the Android phones will have like a green light will come on when you have a text or something, and this they did not do that.
But I like that.
You do like that?
I like that they don't have it.
Why?
Because it keeps me up at night.
Well, you don't wear your phone like a sleep mask. What are you?
No, but it's right next to my bed, and I'll see the green flashing, and I'm like, I don't care if someone's called or whatever. I just want to sleep.
Little late night booty text? Yeah, Candace Bailey. Your parents are watching the first week, right?
And grandparents.
Only 16 gigs of storage. Come on, honey, give it up. It's the 2000s. That was me as your grandmother. Okay, there's only 16 gigs of storage of this, but no expansion slot, which is very surprising for an Android phone. So you only get 16 gigs, and that's it.
Well, it's also got the Super AMOLED display, which we know has amazing contrast and bright colors.
Yeah, it looks really vibrant. The 4-inch screen size is just the right amount of real estate that you're going to want. It doesn't quite have the resolution of a Retina display on an iPhone 4, but it still looks fantastic.
Now, this is also the first phone with Android 2.3. So how much better is this than my Evo that has 2.2?
It is incrementally better. They've made a few changes here and there, like there's an improved keyboard, there's individual word copy and paste, there's also a new app manager. I really actually love the 3D menu. It's sort of a weird Star Wars-y effect. It's got the scrolling icons you can see on the bottom and the top.
Yeah, I like that. I like that too.
It kind of like wraps into 3D space. The touchscreen is also super responsive, except at the very bottom when you're typing in landscape mode. Sometimes it's kind of hard to hit the number key. It doesn't register, but you know, that's a minor complaint.
That happens on my phone too.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, can it keep up with other smartphones when launching apps or loading web pages?
I have to say, it's one of the fastest that we've ever seen. It's almost twice as fast as the iPhone 4 when loading up Angry Birds or other apps. We did have a few issues loading up flash-heavy sites, like G4s, but otherwise, it's super quick. It's super quick.
It's also got a rear 5-megapixel camera as well as the front-facing one for video.
Yeah, those are actually not that bad at all. The rear camera takes super great pictures in video. Any light worked. We wished it would shoot HD, but it doesn't.
Those are some pretty pictures.
They are. Oh, that's my dog Scott. Oh, adorbs. There's tons of photography options, like adjustable exposure, white balance. It really feels more like a camera experience. That's great. Front-facing camera is only VGA quality. Any front-facing camera does not make you look good yet. We're not there. So it's not going to blow you away when you're video conferencing. It's still going to look a little grainy.
Okay. Well, they also include near-field communication in the phone. So what can we actually use this for?
Nothing yet, because it's America. We don't have that yet. Other countries, they do. NFC is essentially the transfer of data wirelessly between two devices that are near each other. This means that you can read tags from everyday stuff like cereal boxes or T-shirts and store them in your phone. And eventually, we'll actually be able to just pay for stuff wirelessly without just using our phones. You can just walk out of the grocery store and they're like, "We got it." Like you don't even have to.
So it's for the future.
It's or Korea, which are both the same, because they have it but we don't yet. So someday.
Now you can get it for $200 with a contract at Best Buy. So, what are we giving it?
All right, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Woo! This is one of the best Android phones that we've reviewed. And though I think it is a little expensive at around $200, especially since it's not 4G, but 4 out of 5 I think is fair.
I think that's fair.
The Green Hornet hits theaters today.
And star Seth Rogen hit our studio this week.
We'll need a car.
Hells yes, we'll need a car.
With strong weapons and armor.
Cool rims. Spinning rims.
I can do that.
Kato, I want you to take my hand. I want you to come with me on this adventure.
I'll go with you, but I don't want to touch you.
Okay, you don't have to take my hand, but will you come with me on this adventure?
Joining me now, ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rogen is here. Will you take my hand and come with me through this interview?
I will take your hand.
Oh, wow, thank you.
I did it. I actually did it.
There was a moment there. We're now Facebook official.
I'll touch. I'm a toucher.
Well, good. I've heard that. I've read that
exactly.
about you. They said to keep a distance.
I'll go right for it.
They have a bucket of Purell.
I'm the opposite of Howie Mandel. I can't help but touch people.
You get your fingers in everything.
Exactly. I'm just probing,
including the briefcase girls.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why you'll never be on Deal or No Deal.
I've never been asked back. Yeah.
it's interesting to me, the Green Hornet property, when you decide to take on a film like this, you're basically getting in the widest stance as possible and asking the internet to kick you in the balls.
Kick you in the balls,
There's
yeah.
no, like, you had to have known that going into it, right?
Yeah, we did. Luckily, if there's anyone that's not, that probably doesn't have that intimidating a kick, it's the internet. It's,
let alone Green Hornet fans.
Exactly. Yeah, if they can lift their knees anymore, then it's something I should.
They do when going to get more jolt in between rains.
Yeah, you never know. They can hit me with the, yeah. But yeah, we knew that people would be skeptical. I mean, we're comic book fans.
Sure.
We like to blindly trash things we know nothing about. So it's kind of what we do.
Right.
Yeah, we were aware that it would seem crazy, but to us it was pointless to just kind of do a very literal translation of a comic book. I mean, anyone could do that. We wanted to take something that people really didn't know that much about and make it our own thing and really make it our own movie. So, yeah, we knew people would think it was preposterous and crazy, but most good ideas are when they first kind of come into being. I remember when we were writing a weed action movie. That doesn't really sound like a good idea to most people. No one's like, that sounds awesome. Finally, someone is combining those things.
My two favorite things,
Yeah, exactly. So we're used to our ideas sounding terrible when we first present them to people and kind of having to prove that they're actually good. So we're pretty comfortable with all that.
And I saw it with an informal focus group. I didn't know what was happening, but like you got me, who I confused the Green Hornet with the Lantern with the Green Acres and the Green Mile.
Yeah.
Like I'm not that good
as
with.
As long as it's not the Green Zone, then I think we're good.
No, didn't confuse with that. Had another friend who had no idea the Green Hornet existed. Had probably another friend who knew everything about it, even the iterations of Kato and his backstory and everything. All three of us left there, smiles on the faces, thumbs up.
That's awesome.
I don't know who you were gunning for, but. It's a great film.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
And it was like, but the film, you've been involved with it for what, the last 2 years or so?
4 years we've been working on it. Yeah, that's how long we've been writing it.
But the film itself has been like 12 years in development.
Yeah, I think Michel Gondry, actually, who directed it, it was the first movie he was ever attached to as a director 15 years ago was The Green Hornet.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's done a couple films, I think.
He's done a few since then, yeah.
Direct to DVD mostly.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
he managed to fill the time. But yeah, there was a lot of very big actors associated with the property before me.
We had George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
None of them are sexy geek icons like yourself, though.
But, yeah, exactly. But I think I'm the next logical name in that list. I think if that was like an SAT-style question, like finish this list. Clooney, Gyllenhaal, Wahlberg, Rogen.
Seth Rogen for the win, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Maybe
I'll take
even
Bruce
before
Vilanch
those other names. Yeah, exactly.
But you did. You beefed up for the role. You got in shape for it.
Not really. I just got in not terrible shape. I was never actually in good shape. Yeah. There's no like shirtless. I think Ryan Reynolds is more shirtless in the trailer for the Green Lantern than I am in the whole movie for the Green Hornet.
Yours was your fitness goal was get into shape where the doctor wouldn't go, we need to talk about
exactly,
this.
Yeah. Get in shape where in a suit and trench coat I look like I'm not in terrible shape. That's all I needed.
But you pulled it off.
Thank you very much.
So kudos to that. So, of course, a huge fan of Pineapple Express as well. I loved it. And I'm assuming you've sampled some of the Pineapple Express.
I have. It's real now. It didn't exist when we wrote the movie. Right. So we pioneered a strain of weed.
Were you worried that maybe like some community college schlum was going to call like the pencil shavings Pineapple Express?
It's true. I had to try just to make sure it was good.
Quality control.
Yeah, exactly. You can.
Do you think we'll see a Green Hornet?
I think there should be a Green Hornet weed. It sounds like if anything was designed to be a name of a weed, Green Hornet.
It should be the Green Hornet.
Yeah.
Sativa or indica? What would it be?
I don't know. Maybe a hybrid because it's that best of both. That's good for a wide target audience. A movie of this size like deserves a hybrid weed. Exactly. A lower budget movie you could qualify.
Studio execs just high five
exactly.
champagne on their
hybrid.
chests.
We got everybody.
You did have everybody in the film. You even had Edward James Olmos.
We did have Edward James Olmos. Yeah.
We had him on this show, and he was captivating to say the least. He came on here and was barking out orders like a space captain, and we were super proud of it. We were so happy to have him here and do it. Was he like that at all on set? Or?
He was. I think he actually kind of thinks he's like the admiral of a spaceship somewhere. Right. Yeah, definitely. You kind of get that impression where you're like, that show's not real, right? Like, So say we all. So say we all. Yeah, so say you it's not real. Yeah, we all say it is. But he was amazing. Yeah, he's in Blade Runner. I mean, he's in so many movies.
Yeah.
We would always go up and ask him, like, what's it like to be the most influential actor of an entire generation? And he'd be like, it's a big responsibility. So,
just so you know.
Exactly.
And now that the film is done, you've been doing the promo circuit like mad. So
Yes.
thank you for limping over the finish line with us. We appreciate it.
Exactly.
But now
we're better to limp over the finish line.
Exactly. But then what is it? Is it back to Weed action films? Is it more promotion for you? Is it going to catch up on some gaming?
I got to play video games for around 4 months straight.
There we go.
I think. That'll be fun. Yeah.
Do you have it lined up?
I don't. I've been playing God of War 3, which is fun. I've
That's
been
good to
enjoying
catch up
that. I have a 3D TV, so any 3D video games that come out,
You're a fan of 3D?
I am a fan of 3D, honestly, as most potheads are. I think.
I think even behind the layers of bong resin, and some of us, we know that. I mean, do you wear the glasses?
I sit at home wearing the 3D glasses. I already. You feel a little. Every once in a while, you catch a glimpse of yourself in a mirror. You're like, really? We're doing this? We're going 3D glasses at home.
You know, in 3 years' time, it's going to be a laugh.
I went for it. In 3D, I'm going to get them implanted in my brain whenever possible. So
of course.
Good. Yeah.
You talked extensively about your love of medicinal marijuana on the Howard Stern show, so I didn't know where to go from there. I thought clearly we got to talk group sex or ecstasy.
Exactly.
So when they yell cut, what's your poison?
I don't. You know, I think people are very disappointed by how calm I am in real life when they meet me. A lot of guys want to just get out and go roofie some girls together and stuff like that. But I don't know that's what
exactly.
That's
what most
not
guys
quite
say.
what I do. That's literally what people say to me. It's like, let's go roofie some girls together. I'm like, okay.
They're like, Gondry, relax.
Exactly. Yeah.
You got to do the DVD cut.
Exactly. We had an audio commentary to do.
I know it's an experimental film.
Exactly.
But I don't want to go to prison. Did you see the film in 3D? Did you see your film in 3D?
I have seen the movie in 3D, and
was it enhanced 3D or?
It's a little startling to see myself in 3D. I'll be totally honest. Yeah, my giant head in 3D. But you get to see Cameron Diaz in 3D, which is pretty badass. Yeah, worth the price of admission.
You had me at hello. Again,
exactly.
I got to tell you, from one of those jaded internet nad-kicking nerds, you sold me and a half. It's a great film. It's a lot of fun.
Much.
And
Thank you.
I can't recommend it enough to everybody to go see it.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Go ahead. It's man versus much larger man in a battle for Tennessee.
See the violent fight that blew up Twitter and almost made me pee myself.
Coming up Tuesday on an all-new Attack of the Show, Allison swims with the sharks in an underwater cage. It's Jaws versus Hayslip. Then it's 3D Gaming Week in Gadgetron. Is the new 3D Toshiba gaming laptop worth its $1,100 price tag? And Chris Gore reviews Ryan Reynolds' claustrophobic Buried, plus the crime thriller Animal Kingdom and comedy Virginity hit in DV Tuesday. See it Tuesday.
To come, it was the return of Wiffle Bat Fight Club.
4 of our staffers faced off in the prelim rounds in which the ref was actually clubbed in the face.
Then 2 contenders, Brendan Blarlar and Brian Becomp Compton, moved on to do battle for the belt. And oh, my friend, it was epic.
All right, gentlemen, this is for championship bout. I want you to keep it clean, and I want pain. Got your bats? Step back. Okay, fight!
is... This is like Pit Fighter come true. This is incredible. Wow. Good job. All right, Blar, get on over here. Incredible, spirited performance. What do you have a name for that leaping strike? It was so graceful. You were like a gazelle.
It's all about changing levels. You wanna change the levels?
Get some altitude?
You know, just make it hard for him to find a spot to hit. And I just gotta say, I mean,
Look how hard he was gripping on this.
like, I just gotta give it up to VCOM. That guy hits hard.
VCOM, what a slugger. Now, when he lost the bat and casually walked away for it, I noticed that is when...
Oh, that's when you gotta strike.
I saw the blood in your eyes. That was killer instinct.
When weakness is exposed, you gotta attack it. You know?
It's a strategy in Zelda and Whipple That Fight.
You gotta hit it hard.
You're bleeding as well.
Am I?
You literally taste blood. Go for it, sir.
It tastes good.
And quickly, do you want to thank...
It tastes like victory.
Okay, so the match was awesome, but it was the bruising that was really the best part.
Did you see Becom's back? All over his back.
How could you not? That was just raw meat destruction. And Blar, champion, yes, he's got the belt, but he doesn't have an arm to lug it over his shoulder anymore. Arm is destroyed.
It is. It's
Absolutely
like black
shattered.
and blue.
But hey, again, awesome of our staff to do it. I'm not sure why they did. But they didn't even complain, which is crazy. So thank you guys.
Well, it's a good thing G4 has a backdoor doctor.
Well, to be fair, he does work on a lot more than just the old back door. He fix everything.
Thanks to Seth Rogen.
By the way, who took a wiffle bat to the back door? I missed that part of the match.